Hello everybody, and once again welcome to Pankaj Echelon tutorials. And this is a lecture which is a continuation lecture of the previous one that was on IGCSE curriculum. Subject was international maths, and remember the code for the international maths is 0607. Okay, and this level is for the ninth grade, and the topic is numbers. Okay, and the reference book is Hodder's publication. Now we had already started with this numbers, and we had already discussed this fraction, decimals, and recurring decimals. And then I had also started with some uh, numericals on fractions, which I had completed. And I think in this numericals on fractions, okay, I had done some 4 or 5 questions. I suppose till here I did. Yeah, this is what I did in the last lecture. Okay. Now here in this today's session, we are going to start with this one. Okay. That is numericals on the decimals, right? So this is what we are going to start with. So let us get started. Decimals. Okay. Now question number one is evaluate the following without the calculator. Okay. And A part of this question, sub question A is 0.06 plus 0.006. Now this is a simple thing. Now of course you have to do without calculator, so you are not going to use calculator. So what you have to do is you have to use that vertical method. Write both the decimal numbers in the vertical column, one below the other, and see that the decimal point are exactly in line one below other. Okay, and see that these digits are completed. Okay, so it is 0.060 plus 0.006, right? And then just add up. So you'll get 6 over here, you'll get 6 over here, you'll get 0 over here, and 0. So the answer will be 0.066. Okay, now this is without calculator that you are doing. Now B part of the question is 3.6 minus 8.74 plus 9. Okay, so this is also numbers are in decimal form. Okay, so first what I'll do is I'll take the first two numbers, that is 3.6 and minus and 8.74. Now these two numbers I want to subtract 8.74 from 3.6. Okay, so the rule is, in the integers, the rule was what, if the two integers are given and if you want to subtract one from the other, and suppose the other one from which you have to subtract is, or rather the bigger number is having a negative sign, like this one, 3.6 minus 8.74. Okay, so here the bigger number is 8.74 and the smaller number is 3.6. What you have to do is you have to do the subtraction. 3.6 you have to subtract from 8.74, which I did here. Okay, and whatever answer you get, you will have to write it as 5.14, but don't forget to put the sign of the bigger number, that is minus 5.14. Okay, and then plus 9. Okay, so plus 9 means now the you'll have to see that the two numbers, 5.14 and 9, which is the bigger one is 9. So from 9 you subtract this 5.14, so you will get 3.86. But then now you'll have to put the sign of the bigger number, that is 9, so you'll have to put plus 3.86. Now these are simple things, students have their own way of doing it. This is just just for getting a practice of all these things. I'm giving these questions. Now 2.31 into 0.34, the right way of doing is this particular multiplication is 2.31 you have to write in the fraction form. So you can write 2.31 as 231 upon 100, and 0.34 you can write as 34 upon 100. Okay, and you have to multiply this out. So this becomes a question. This is a multiplication of two decimal numbers. This is multiplication of two fractions. Okay, so I have converted the two decimals into two fractions, and now I am multiplying it. So whenever you want to multiply two fractions, you have to multiply the numerators separately and the denominators separately and place it in the numerator and denominator. Okay, so 231 into 34 is what is there in the numerator. So I'll multiply 231 times 34. So 231 times 34, I am getting this 7854. So I have written here 7854 in the numerator. And in the denominator, I have 100 into 100. Okay, so 100 into 100 will be 10,000. So that I am writing in the denominator, 10,000. And this 7854 upon 10,000, the decimal point will be shifting to the left. Okay, because there are four zeros in the denominator, right? In 10,000 there are 4 zeros, right? So decimal point will be shifting 4 places. So if it changes, if it shifts 4 places, it will go from year to year 1, 2, 3 and 4. So answer should be 0.7854, and that's your answer. So that was C. D is similar one, 0.34 times, this is 1 lakh. Okay, 0.34 times 1 lakh. Now this is straightforward. When you have to multiply by any decimal number by any number like this. Okay, so now here in 1 lakh, how many zeros are there? There are 5 zeros. Okay, so this decimal point I will have to shift to the right. Okay, how many times? 5 times. Okay, so this decimal point will shift 1, 2, so it will become 34, and then 3, 4 and 5. So I'll have to put 3 zeros, so the answer will be 34,000. Okay, here you have to shift to the left, here you have to shift to the right. Now, E part of this question is 0.968 divided by 0.11. So again, what I'll do is I'll convert these two decimal numbers into fraction form. So 0.968 can be written as 968 upon 1000, and 0.11 can be written as 11 upon 100. Now, these two fractions you have to divide. Okay. Now, here what I am doing is this division I am converting into multiplication. So there's a rule that if you convert decimal division into multiplication, the fraction after the multiplication, after the division sign, it will get inverted. So this becomes 968 upon 1000 multiplied by 100 upon 11. Okay, so it will become 968 upon 1000 multiplied by 100 upon 11, right? Now this 1000 may say two zeros, and this 100 may say two zeros, they will get cut. And this 11 into 88 is 968, so I'll cut this 11 and 968 and write as 88. But you have a 10 over here, 88 upon 10. So your fraction is 88 upon 10, and 88 upon 10 can be written in the decimal form as 8.8, which is your answer. This is how you do addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of decimal numbers. Okay, these are all things which you have to master yourself. Okay, but since this is a uh, uh, session on numbers, I have included all these questions in this. Okay, many a times, students are not even in the position to answer such a simple algebra on decimals. Okay, so if you are not in that position, you better do some your previous standard cup books you can refer to, and get yourself make yourself perfect in these things. Okay, because you cannot take any chances. Now the F part of this question is 11 plus 2.4 multiplied by 0.06. So here what I'll do is first I'll add this 11 and 2.4. So that becomes 13.4, and 13.4 I'm multiplying by 0.06. Okay. Now because these are two decimal numbers, I'll convert them into fractions. So 13.4 can be written as 134 upon 10. 0.06 can be written as 6 upon 100. Okay, so I did that only. 134 upon 10 multiplied by 6 upon 100. Now, this is multiplication of two fractions. So whenever you have to multiply two fractions, you have to multiply the numerator separately and denominator separately. So 134 multiplied by 6, you will get 804. That divided by 100 into 10 is 1000. So you get 1000 in the denominator. So your answer is in the fraction form 804 upon 1000. And in the decimal form, it will be 0.804. So this is your final answer. Now the G part of the question is 0.1 whole raised to 4 divided by 0.01. So first what I will do is this 0.1, I am going to write it as 1 upon 10. Okay, whole raised to 4 divided by this 0.01, I am going to write as 1 upon 100. See, what I'm trying to put into your mind is this decimal numbers. Wherever you are involved with decimal numbers, try as far as possible to convert them into fraction, and then if you do the algebra of these numbers, you'll be in a good position, in a better position. Okay, that is what I am trying to explain you. So 0.1 in the fraction form is 1 upon 10, 0.01 in the fraction form is 1 upon 100. And now 1 upon 10 raised to 4 will be how much? It will be 10 raised to minus 4. Okay. And this division I am converting into multiplication. So division sign I have converted into multiplication sign. But when I do that, what I have to do extra is after this division sign, whatever fraction I have to invert it. So the denominator will go into numerator, numerator will come into denominator. So when that happens, this 100 will go up and 1 will come down. So it will be 100 upon 1, or rather 10 square upon 1. Okay. So now we have reached 10 raised to minus 4 into 10 raised to 2. Now we have to use your knowledge of exponents. Okay. So exponents may what they say 10 raised to m, I mean 10 raised to minus 4 into 10 raised to 2 is given, right? So what you can do is 10 raised to minus 4 plus 2 you can do. Here you have used that law. In exponents you have this law. A raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. This law you can use over here. And you will get 10 raised to minus 4 plus 2, which works out to 10 raised to minus 2. This 10 raised to minus 2 can again be written as 1 upon 100, and 1 upon 100 can be written in the decimal form as 0.01. So this is the final answer. So from the decimal number I converted into fraction, and from fraction again I converted into decimal number. Okay, so this is the way you have to handle these questions. Coming to the H part of the question, 0.55 into 0.81 upon 4.5. This you have to calculate. This you have to show the calculation, but without using calculator. Okay. So 0.55 first I will convert it into fraction as 55 upon 100, multiplied by 0.81 can be written as 81 upon 100. Okay. And can you see this division? This division upon I am converted into multiplication. Okay. And this 4.5 can be written as 45 upon 10. So when I do this division, when I convert this division into multiplication, what will happen? After the division, what you have 45 upon 10. So that you have to invert it. So it will become into 10 upon 45. Okay. So 55 upon 100 into 81 upon 100 into 10 upon 45. This is what you get. Now this 10, this 10 will be cut. Okay. And 9 9 is 81 and 9 5 is 45. Okay, that is done. And 5 into 11 is 55. And now you get 9 into 11, that is 99, divided by how many zeros are there in the bottom? 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so 1000. So this works out to 99 upon 1000. So this is our answer for this in fraction form. Now, if you want to convert it into decimal form, it's simple. You have to just write 0.099. Okay, so this decimal point is shifting to the left by 3 places. Okay, so it will become 0.099. Is that clear? Now coming to question number 2. A math teacher bought 40 calculators at $8.20 each, and a number of other calculators costing around $2.95 each. In all, she spent around $387. Okay, how many of the cheaper calculators did she buy? Okay, so this is a question where the numbers involved are given in decimal form. Okay? And it's a simple, straightforward question where you have to tell how many of the cheaper calculators did the teacher buy. Okay, so let us see how I have worked out. Now here I have written total cost of expensive calculator will be how much. Now see, there are two types of calculator in this question is referring to. One is something called expensive calculator, the cost of which is $8.20 each. And there is a cheaper quality of calculator which costs $2.95 each. Okay, so there are two varieties. So total cost of the expensive calculator will be how much? Expensive calculator is $8.20 each. And the teacher bought 40. So 40 into 8.20 will give you the cost of expensive calculator. And that works out to 40 into 820. Now 8.20 can be written as 820 upon 100. And then you proceed with the calculation. So this 0 will go with this 0, this 0 will go with this 0. Okay. And you will get 82 into 4, which works out to $328. So the expensive calculators, the 40 number of expensive calculators is costing how much? 328. Now he says further in the question that there are some cheaper calculators also which were purchased. Okay, so the number of cheaper calculators, let it be X. Okay, let the number of cheaper calculator bought by the teacher be X. Now what will be the cost of the cheaper calculator? It because X calculator were bought, so X into the rate of the cheaper calculator is 2.95. So you have to multiply 2.95 by X. You will get 2.95X. So this is the cost 2.95x dollar is the cost of cheaper calculator. How many calculators? X calculators. Now, the total cost of the calculators, because the teacher had purchased both type of calculators and she had to spend $387. So total cost of the calculators of the both type, okay, including both type, will be 328. That is the expensive calculators, and 2.95x, which is the cheaper calculators. This, if you add, you should get the total cost of the calculators, and the total cost that was spent by the teacher is given as 387. So you get a clear cut equation. 387 is equal to 328 plus 2.95x. This equation you get. Now this is a linear equation, straightforward linear equation in one variable. You know how to solve it. So this 328, I am going to take it on the left hand side. So 387 minus 328 equal to 2.95x. Now this 387 minus 328 works out to 59. So 59 will be equal to 2.95x, right? So x will be what? It will be 59 upon 2.95. If you work out this 59 upon 2.95, you will get x. So x will be equal to 59. Now this 2.95 can be written as 295 upon 100. Okay. So, but it is in the denominator. So I can do one thing, 59 I can multiply by 100 upon 295. And when I work out, the answer I get is 5902 upon 295, which is equal to 20. So the total number of cheaper calculators that the teacher had bought happens to be 20. Okay. So that was question number 2. Now let us go to question number 3. Question number 3 says that in the shop, there are 3 types of packaged milk. Okay. Or you can say one is in the form of 1 liter packet and the cost is 2.20 pound. Another one is in the form of 1.5 liters pack. Okay, so one pack is of 1.5 liter, but the cost is 2.90 pound. The third type is a pack of 2 liters. Okay, a single pack of 2 liters, and the cost of this 2 liters is 3.70. Okay, 3.70 is the cost per liter. Okay, this cost that I have written here, this is cost per liter. Okay, so don't get confused, right? Okay, so the prices of various amounts of freshly squeezed orange juices are shown above. Now, I was talking about milk, but I'm sorry, this is not milk, but orange juice he's talking about. Fine. Now, Leon needs to buy 5 liter of this juice, orange juice. Okay, which carton should she buy so that she spends the least amount of money? Now, see, this person Leon goes to the shop and she wants 5 liter total. In total, she wants 5 liter of this orange juice. Now, from these 3 types of package of orange juice, she will have to select. So first, let us see if she needs 5 liter, what kind of possibilities are there that she can select. So the first possibility that comes to my mind is she can select 5 liters in this way. She can do one thing, 5 bags. She can take of 1 liter each. Okay. 5 bags of 1 liter each. Okay. Now, this is that 5 bags of 1 liter each. Okay. So A, I can write down A, 5 into A, because A is representing that 1 liter ka bag. Okay. So it becomes 5 into A. Now, what is the cost of this A? It is 2.20 pound. So what you'll have to do is 5 multiplied by 2.20. So see here I have done it. 2.20 multiplied by 5 will be equal to 220 upon 100 into 5, which works out to 110 upon 10, which works out to 11 pound. So if you go for the first option, okay, you will be spending 11 pounds. But the question is you have to select the pouches in such a way that minimum expenditure is done. Okay, so minimum you will have to pay. So first option may you have to pay this 11 pound. Let us see what is the second option. Second option is you can take 2 pouches of B category. Okay, that is this one. Now B contains this orange juice. One packet contains 1.5 liter. So suppose this Leon purchases 2 packs of this. So it will have 2 into 1.5. Okay. So 2 into 1.5 is 3 liters, isn't it? So 3 liters. But here, this particular pouch, the rate is 2.90 per liter. So the 3 liter ka cost will be how much? It will be 2.90 into 2. Okay, because this type of pouch, she is going to take 2 pouch. Okay, so 2 pouch will make it 3 liter, and the cost will be 2.90 into 2. Okay, there's a mistake over here. 2.90. I've written here 2.20. Okay, so let me do that correction. It's 2.90. Okay, into 5. Now 2.90 into 5 should work out to how much? Let us see. 290 into 5. 0. 5 9 is 45. 5. 4 here. 5 2 is 10 plus 4. 14. Okay. So it should work out to 14.50, not 11. Okay. So this correction I'm making for you. Okay. This will work out to 290 into 5. Okay. And this works out to how much? 14.50. So this is the uh, money which Leon will have to pay if she goes for this 5 liter car pouch in such a way that she is taking 5 pouch of A type. Second option is she can go for 2 pouch of the B type, that will fetch her 3 liters. And what else she can do is she can go for 2 pouch of A type. So A type is 1 liter ka pouch. That way she will require 2 pouch. Okay. And the rate for this A pouch is 2.20 per liter. Okay. So the calculation will be this way. 2 into, okay. Second is 2.90 into 2. I don't know why. Yeah, it is 90. So it will be 2.90 into 2. Okay, this will make it 3 liters. And this will work out to 41.8, isn't it? So yeah, that has been worked out. It is 41.8 pound. But then this is 3 liters, 2 more liters you want. So suppose she goes for 2 liters from this packet A. So the amount she'll have to pay will be 2.20 per liter into 2, that is 2 liters. And this will work out to 4.40. When you add this 290 and this 4.40, okay, you will get a amount which is coming to 41.8, this amount. Okay, fine. So the first car amount was 14.50, second car 41.8. Let us work out for the third one. Okay, now if you go for this third type of option, what she can do is she can take 2 pouches of which one? C. Okay, the last one. There are 3, no? I told you there are 3 packets, A, B, and C. Okay, so this particular packet, she will have to choose. Okay, now how many packets she wants to choose? This 2 packets. Okay, so 2 into 2, 4 liters she is getting, and 1 liter she can choose from the A packet. Okay, so it will become 2 into 3.70 plus 3.2.20. 3.70 because the C packet, it is costing 3.70 per liter. So you'll have to multiply it by 2, and then you'll have to go for that 2.20 also, and you'll have to add it. So when you do this, you will get the answer as 9.60, which is pretty less. Okay. But remember, there's one more option. Okay. The fourth option, that is, you can do one thing. You take 2 pouches of B type and 1 pouch of C type. Okay. So 2 into B ka is how much you told me? 3 point. Uh, okay. Fine. Okay. So the third option is 2 pouch of the B type. So that will work out to 41.8 because already we have worked out over here. Plus 1 pouch of C. 1 pouch of C is nothing but 3.70. That is given. Now when you add this two, you will get 45.50 pound. So if you want to choose from this in a way that the least money is spent, so you'll have to go for this option. Okay. 9.60 is the cheapest. So this is nothing but the option that Leon will have to choose. Which one is the option? Two this thing of C category or C type and one pouch of A type. Okay, so that's the answer. Two of C type and one of A type. Okay. Now, next question is you have to fill up the boxes over here. Okay, now this is very simple. You have to fill up the missing numbers. Okay, so 5 and then there must be some number over here in the box multiplied by 9 should give me the answer as something, something, and 6. Now you have to find out this something ka value. Okay, so what I'll do is this 5, I'll try to do this way 54 or rather 52 into 2. Okay, now what will we, no, this is into 9. Sorry, I'll take as 9. 52 into 9. Now let us check what we are getting. 9 twos are, it will be 18. Okay, so I cannot take 2 over here. Okay, so I'll have to take 4, I suppose. Yeah, I'll have to take here 4. 54 into 9. Now 54 into 9, let us try to work out. 9 fours are 36, so 6 I'll get. 3 carried. 9 fives are 45. 45 plus 3 is 48. I'll get this. So now the numbers I can put in the box is in this box I can put as 4 the number. In this box I can put as what I can put uh, in this box, these two boxes. Okay, what I'll put is 4 and 8. Here I'll put 4. Here I'll put. So all boxes my values I have put. Okay, that was A type of the question. B type of a question is some box and then 7 multiplied by another box. So you have to fill in the number in these boxes. So basically it is something and then 7 multiplied by something. So you have to just try to find out this box's value. Okay. Now what you can do is this you can first time do try and error. In this place you put 5. Okay. So it will become 57 multiplied by this 7. Okay. So 57 multiplied by 7 uh, should give you how much? No, you should get the answer as 6 over here. So 7 should be multiplied by 8. So I'll put a 8 over here. So 57 multiplied by 8 will be how much? 7 is a 56. 6 I can write here. Okay. And 5 will be carried over here. And then again, if I do this, so I'll get 45. Okay. So the answer is 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Same way, you can do this C part of this question also. Okay. That is this one. Right. So I have tried to explain you some questions on decimal in this part of the video. Okay, and I will like to end my video here and here itself for today, and we'll continue with other topics or other subtopics in these numbers. Okay, like recurring decimals, conversion of recurring decimal into fractions, and etc etc etc. So that will be continuing in the next video. Till then, goodbye all of you, take care, bye.